Welcome to the first episode of Age of Calamity. I will be making 20 episodes, 20, 21, 22, around there, because that's how many story quests there are. Some may be small, some may be big, but that's going to be the all-around thing, and I will be doing all of the main missions videos, and then the side missions and cooking and all that stuff fully outside. That way I'm all prepped for next episode, and that way I don't have to watch all that boring stuff. That is subject to change if there's a small story, clip it, or there's more story after I finish the game. Because I have not 100% finished the game yet. I got this for Christmas, been playing it ever since. It's a very long game. Well, as you saw, I set it to normal, and I will not be talking during pretty much any of this, story going on. That way you can watch it if you haven't seen it yet, or if you have. That way you get to learn along with everyone else. So here we go. I can't hear anything, so this is going to be real weird to me. It's the scamper boy. The very, very cute boy.
I must protect everyone.
Listen well, soldiers of Hyrule. In our long history, we We have scarcely faced a threat of this magnitude. The years have passed quickly since Calamity Ganon's revival was prophesied. Yes, we have unearthed the divine beasts and filled volumes with our knowledge of ancient relics. But a barricade of books will not protect us. This way surges a horde like we have never faced before. Even now, the enemy is clawing for our throat. For Hyrule Castle itself. We must exterminate the monsters roaming Hyrule Field. Thus, we'll begin our renewed effort to stop the Calamity. Here, now, go forth! And be brave for your kingdom!
Okay. Now that that whole thing is done. Sadly, this is the second time I'm recording this entire video. Because the first time I thought, oh yeah, I didn't need to test the game audio. It'll be fine. Even though I needed to, and it was most certainly not fine. I ended up having the game audio completely overshadowing my normal voice. So the whole game was just me in there, just very lightly, before massive sounds in the game that would just deafen you. Which I do believe I fixed, and if I didn't fix it correctly, I'm going to be very sad. Very, very sad. Because that'll be it, the third time I'm making this same exact video. With different commentary, so that's good. But, yeah, the sound should be good. Other than my voice, that should not be exactly the greatest, because this is my first video, I can't be perfect. I don't know why I did that. I dodged, I didn't get hit. I know that attack, but I don't have the stasis ring. Ow. I did dodge though. You can't get me. Thankfully. Oop. I thought I was going to be able to get away in time. I was not. Ooh, fire. Hiya. But yeah, I did test this. I should be fine. Emphasis on the words should be. But there's a Korok here. I'm gonna get it before I defeat this whole thing. You can use this as a minor walkthrough of knowing where the Korok seeds are, but probably not all of them. I know where all of them are on this level, but I won't be doing that in the first place. Thankfully. Otherwise, these videos are going to be freaking hours long. And I would only like them to remain 30 minutes at max. There's a cat. There are two cats in this room right now, and I'm trying to make sure they don't get the puff on the microphone, because they really like messing with that sort of thing. And I'd rather them not steal it and make the audio all weird. So if you hear meowing or cats in the background, you know why. You can play that game. I think the loudest parts are going to be either the weak point smashes / special skills, or excuse me, or like runes like bombs and sorry, brain fart, story cutscenes, which is good because I want you to see those cutscenes. They're very fun to watch and can get very goofy at times. But until the next cutscene, I will probably just ask a few questions for each video, and this question is, if anyone decides to comment after watching this, who's your favorite champion? Assuming you know who the champions are. I will not give names in case you don't know who they are, and then you can just answer this question after you know who they are. But yeah, comment down below the like, all that jazz, who your favorite champion slash just champion is. I guess you can also say what's your favorite race in the game, the Rito, the Gerudo, and I gotta remember all the race names. What's Mipha's race? And I can't really remember that one. The Gerudo, the tall Amazons, the Rito, the bird people, the Goron, the ones who eat rocks. That's pretty much their defining factor. They eat rocks. They're probably yummy though, so I can give them that. Why can't I figure out what the other ones are called? Oh, cutscene.
You! Help! Huh? Why is this happening? It's a tower?
It's Mr. Scamper Boy. That's what I like to call him, Scamper Boy. Because when you see him walk, it's just scampering. It looks like a weird mechanical spider. And it's a little funny and a lot cute. A lot. Boom, boom, boom. I still can't remember the fish people race, but that's all you need to know. They're fish people. There you go. That's their race. Their race is fish people. I'm sure I will be corrected once someone remembers their name as well. I'm sure it's like everyone's screaming out at the screen, oh yeah, it's that. But not me. No, I just don't know the name. And I will never know the name. Well, I won't never know the name. I'll know the name. Just probably not anytime soon. I'll have to look them up. So after this quest, I will be able to do one of 4 quests. And they will be for each of the champions. And I will need to ask everyone who watches this what one I should go to first, what one they want me to see, like, I guess, get first, and I will probably play as them quite a bit. Maybe. It depends who I like better. That was a really weird graphic. I don't like how I fly when doing that. I don't like how they also just magically get more gear once they throw theirs. Because in Breath of the Wild, if you throw your sword, you don't have another sword. You don't just get that sword back. It's not a boomerang, unless you have a boomerang. I guess that's not a really good analogy, given boomerangs do exist in the game. I don't know if you can... I wonder if you can throw the boomerangs in this game, because I do believe there are boomerangs. I just don't know if you can throw them the way you would want to. I like boomerangs in Breath of the Wild. Do your worst. I will not fly. That was a lot of hits. I'm glad my shield cannot break. Guess I'll need to play as Impa. Or, you know, after I can play as Impa. I'll be doing my best not to spoil aspects of this game. I'm pretty sure anyone who looks at the box of the game will be able to see that you can play as different characters. And they will approve that you can play as Link, Impa, and one of the 4 champions. Or all of the 4 champions. But I don't know who you would want me to play as. Or play as first, that is. And honestly, I don't know how well is it is going to do. It is my first. I'm going to be very awkward from now until probably ever, but it'll be more comfortable to do once I know how to do it.
I am ready.
And I won't need to do it more than once, hopefully. I make no promises to myself or others that I will not have to do this more. Let me pick that up. There we go. This is a good game to both stream and play through on episodes, so episodic series. I don't know if that's the correct wording, but that's the wording I'm going to use. At some point, I may stream this game, probably way down the line. I would not, for a second, mind streaming, because Twitch is a pretty nice platform, and you can moderate chats better, I think. I don't know, I've never done it before. Exactly why I want to do it. But until then, I make YouTube, and this will be quite a while to edit. But probably worth it. Maybe. You know what? Definitely. Not maybe. In my opinion, Link's... Oh, I guess he died. Link's Cryonis attack is probably the worst. So this is, metal one. The magnet. Magnesis. That's the word. It's not very good if you don't have like metal around you, even though you usually do have metal around you. But it's not awful. His Cryonis just flings him up into the air, which is pretty useless, I would say. His bombs are probably his best quality, that or stasis. But I'm a fan of stasis usually, because it lets me catch my breath. And sometimes you need that, you know? My voice keeps going out, it's because I keep trying to glance at the cat who's walking behind me. And I'm not allowed to turn my face with this microphone. I just don't want my cat... Oops. Don't want my cat knocking something over by accident or on purpose. Okay, she's not behind me anymore, which is good. If it looks like I'm speeding through this game, it's probably because I am. I'm sitting in one position this whole time, and it's very... Alright, I am now back. I apologize for the mini glitch there. Right when I was about to, like, end and go off into something, the whole thing just froze. So, that should be fixed, and I'm just hoping I can splice these two footages together. Which I'm pretty sure I can. I'm just upset that it happened. Korok. Swamp. Honestly, it took like an hour to get it fixed, so I have no idea what I was talking about before. I could have been talking about friggin' yogurt for all I know. Actually, I know I was talking about yogurt. Thankfully. Well, not thankfully. Yogurt's pretty good, but I'm lactose intolerant, so it's not very good. Up and away. Bring it. Boom. And it's slice time. I only saw this guy's health bar, so I was like, why did that do so little damage? I don't want so little damage, I want good damage. Oop. I wanted to dodge that. I wanted a flurry rush. I didn't get a flurry rush. Whoops. Ignore that mini thing there. Dang. I'm very good at the flurry rushes, I guess. Dang. I'm just not good at that. I used to be able to do it a ton, but I'm just not able to anymore. And yeah, I can finish this guy off pretty quick. Hiya. That was way better. Hiya. There. Was that just a legendary tree branch I just picked up? That seems fairly weird to pick up. I wonder how this damage is. Just... Oh yeah, it's a legendary tree branch. Its damage is 109. I got flurry rush. Bam. I rarely talk when playing games, so it's very hard to do that well and like commentate on it, but I will get better. And now it's time for another cutscene.
An inexplicable guardian. And a mysterious tower. I hate to say it, but we have little hope of figuring this out on our own. Hey, what are you? No! Stop right there!
Off he goes, little scamper boy.
Each of you has served your kingdom admirably. Huh.
You made it! I'm glad you're safe, Impa.
Yes, Your Highness. And I've received the Sheikah slate from Pora. Oh!
Oh! What is that?
Your Highness.
The Sheikah slate conveyed the little guardian's purpose. This anomalous visitor had traveled from a future of ruin, a time in the midst of the Calamity, to save Princess Zelda. Impa proposed recruiting Pura and Robbie, renowned researchers of ancient technology, to study the Guardian and investigate the mysterious tower that had appeared on Hyrule Field. King Rome of Hyrule gave his assent.
So yeah, that was the first episode to a certain number of episode series, and that should be all. I apologize for the random glitch that happened. A cat knocked over the switch and I had no idea how to fix it after that. Dun, 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 dun. Link, the Silent Knight. Impa, the Royal Advisor. with a kunai. So yeah, I'll be doing all of these at like in between episodes. That way I'm fully upgraded and ready to go. And the next episode will be Road to the Ancient Lab. Have a nice day. Comment, like, subscribe, you know, the usual that everyone always says.